Hey, welcome back to my channel. The moment you stop caring, she feels it at first. She won't react. She'll act like she doesn't notice, but deep down, something shifts inside her. She starts wondering, why isn't he chasing me? Did I misjudge him? Is he really done with me? Most men panic when a woman pulls away. They chase. They beg. They try to fix things. But the real power move is doing the opposite. Detaching and walking away. And when you do that, that's when she starts chasing you. In this video, I'll break down exactly what happens in her mind when she realizes you've lost interest, why it drives her crazy, and how it puts you in control. Watch until the end. Because once you understand this, you'll never second-guess yourself again. The power of detachment. Most men believe that chasing, convincing, or proving their worth to a woman is the key to winning her over. But here's the reality. Nothing shakes a woman more than a man who can walk away without fear. Detachment isn't just about stepping back physically. It's about mentally and emotionally reclaiming your power. It's about sending a silent message that says, I don't need to convince you of my worth. You either see it or you don't. And here's the catch. Women are highly attuned to energy. The moment you detach, she feels it. She might not react right away. She might even think nothing of it at first. But deep down, a shift is happening. When a man detaches confidently, it triggers a psychological response in a woman's mind. She starts to feel an imbalance, a void, and a sudden lack of validation she once got from you. She was used to you always being there. She was used to knowing she had your attention. She was used to feeling wanted. Now she feels uncertainty. She starts questioning, why isn't he chasing me? Did I misjudge his interest? Has he moved on to someone else? And this is the power of detachment. It forces her to reevaluate how much she truly values you. A woman will always feel more attraction for a man who is willing to walk away, not because he's playing games, but because he values himself too much to chase. Love. Second, her initial reaction, indifference or relief. Here's what most men get wrong. When you first detach, nothing seems to happen. She might not react. She might even seem happy. She'll tell herself things like, good, I needed space. I knew he'd eventually stop trying. I have the upper hand. And this is where most men fail the second they see her acting unbothered. They panic. They think, oh no, she's moving on. I need to reach out before I lose her forever. So they break no contact and send a message, or they engage with her social media, hoping for a reaction. Or worse, they start chasing again. And when they do this, they confirm exactly what she suspected, that their detachment was never real. That's why a man of value doesn't react. He lets her sit with the silence. He doesn't chase. He doesn't explain himself. He doesn't make a move. And that's when things start shifting in her mind. At first she's relieved, but as days or weeks go by, she starts feeling something unexpected. She's waiting for your name to pop up on her phone. She's wondering why you haven't reacted to her posts. She's checking if you're still watching her stories, but nothing. And that's when uncertainty creeps in. 3. The fear of losing your attention sets in. At first, she thought you were just giving her space. Now she's realizing it's something else entirely, because you're not just waiting around anymore. You're actually gone. And this is when she starts feeling the fear of loss. Most women expect men to wait, to keep trying to always be available. But when she realizes you're no longer an option, her brain triggers a different response. She starts replaying old memories of you. She overanalyzes past conversations. She wonders if she made a mistake. And it's that uncertainty that begins to mess with her emotions. She might not reach out yet, but trust me, she's thinking about you more than you realize. She's checking her phone, hoping to see your name. She's scrolling through old messages, looking for signs. She's remembering how much attention and validation she used to get from you. And now it's gone. For the emotional roller coaster begins at this stage. She goes through a wave of emotions first. She's annoyed. Why hasn't he texted me yet? He's probably doing this on purpose. I bet he's waiting for me to text first. Then she starts feeling curious. What is he doing? Did he find someone else? Is he actually over me? Then insecurity hits. Was I not that important to him? Did he ever even care? Maybe I was the one who messed up. And this is when the shift happens. Women don't realize what they had until it's no longer available. And when they feel your absence deeply, they start seeing your value clearly. 5. The moment she breaks. Every woman has a breaking point. Some last weeks, some last months. But eventually she will feel compelled to act. She might send a random, "Hey, how have you been?" text. She might like an old picture of yours. She might even message your friend, trying to gather information. But here's the truth. If she truly values you, she will make a real effort to reconnect. If she's just testing you, she'll give half-hearted attempts to see if she still has power over you. And this is where most men fail, because they get too excited. They respond immediately. They give her instant validation, undoing all their progress in a single message. A high-value man doesn't take the bait immediately. He lets her sit with her emotions. He doesn't rush to fix things. He doesn't let her back into his life without putting in the effort. And when a woman sees that, she realizes something powerful. You were never just an option. You were the prize all along. 6. The shift in her mindset. At this point, something changes inside her. She starts to reframe the situation. At first, she thought you were just stepping back for a short time. Maybe you were upset. Maybe you needed space, but she never thought you were actually pulling away for good. But now something clicks. She starts to realize something deeper. You're actually moving on. And that thought terrifies her. But that's not happening. Days are passing. Weeks are going by. And you're still silent. Most men never reach this stage because they break their silence too early. They text first. They try to check in. They want to see how she's doing. But the second they do, they lose all their power. The man who truly detaches lets her come to this realization on her own. And that's when the questions start flooding her mind. Did I take him for granted? Did I push him too far? Is he finally done with me? And the moment she starts thinking those thoughts, the power shifts in your favor. Suddenly you are no longer the man who was always chasing her validation. You become the one she now has to earn. That shift in perspective is powerful. And it's the moment she realizes that losing you is a real. If you're ready to claim your silent confidence, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Claim my space below. Let's continue this journey together. Now let's begin. Possibility 7. The unexpected jealousy factor. Now she starts assuming the worst. Maybe he's seeing someone else. Is he texting another girl? He's definitely talking to someone new. And this is where jealousy kicks in. She starts checking her phone more often, hoping for a notification from you. She scrolls through your social media, looking for hints. She starts asking mutual friends if they've heard from you. The idea of you being with someone else eats away at her. And even if you aren't talking to another woman, her mind will convince her that you are. Because for the first time she doesn't know what you're doing. She used to be able to predict your moves. She knew you'd text her. She knew you'd come back. She knew you'd stay available, but now she's lost that certainty. And nothing makes a woman desire a man more than the fear of losing him to someone else. This isn't about playing games or trying to make her jealous on purpose. It's about breaking the cycle where she assumes you'll always be there, no matter what. And when that certainty is gone, that's when she starts realizing your worth. It's not just about another woman. It's about the fact that you're now unpredictable, and that unpredictability makes her desperate to figure you out. 8. The internal battle she faces at this stage. She's caught between two emotions, ego and regret. Part of her wants to hold out to wait and see if you'll reach out first. Her ego tells her he'll text me. Eventually he always does, but the other part of her is feeling something stronger. Loss, she doesn't want to admit it, but she's starting to miss you. She replays your best moments together. She remembers the way you made her feel. She realizes that the attention she once had is gone, and this is where her internal battle begins. She wants to reach out. She wants to talk to you. She wants to know if you still care, but she hesitates. She overthinks. She wonders, what if he ignores me? What if he doesn't care anymore? What if I was wrong about him? The longer she hesitates, the stronger your position becomes, because now she's the one chasing validation, and the more she waits, the more she starts regretting letting you go in the first place. 9. The moment she breaks. Here's what happens next. She starts testing the waters. She likes one of your old photos. She watches your stories but doesn't interact. She suddenly posts something she knows will get your attention, but she won't make it obvious. She doesn't want to seem desperate. She wants to keep her pride. So she tries to trigger a response from you in a way that doesn't make her look bad. Most men fall for it. They see the little signs and immediately jump back in like they've been waiting the whole time. But here's the truth. If she was really interested, she wouldn't be sending mixed signals. She wouldn't be testing the waters. She'd be swimming back to you. So what do? Instead, you stay detached, because if she really wants to talk to you, she'll make it clear. And the real test, she won't just send a casual, hey, she'll apologize. She'll admit she was wrong. She'll ask to see you. Anything less than that is just a game. 10. The key to keeping your power. If she reaches out, you have two choices. 1. Reply right away, acting as if nothing happened. 2. Hold your frame and let her work to rebuild. What she damaged, the first option puts you back in a weak position. It tells her she can always get you back whenever she wants. The second option, that's where you stand out from other men. You show her that detachment wasn't a game. It wasn't a trick. It wasn't fake. She lost access to you because she didn't value you properly. And if she wants you back, she has to earn that place again. So instead of rushing back, you make her work for it. You don't ignore her, but you also don't give in too easily. You move with calm confidence. And that confidence, that's what makes her want you even more. 11. When she realizes you've changed, this is the moment she notices something different about you. You're not the same guy she thought you were. She expected you to wait around to chase, to still be emotionally stuck on her. But now she's sensing a shift. You're not checking in on her anymore. You're not liking her posts. You're not reacting to her breadcrumbs. You seem unaffected, and that drives her crazy, because deep down, she wanted you to care just a little longer. She wanted to feel like she still had power over you. But now she's starting to doubt herself. She wonders, did he ever care about me as much as I thought? How is he moving on so easily? Has he already replaced me? And that realization hits hard, because now instead of feeling like If you're ready to claim your silent confidence, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Claim my space below. Let's continue this journey together. Now let's begin. She's in control. She's the one left with unanswered questions, and that's when the regret fully sets in. 12. The regret phase. At this stage, she begins to rethink everything. She starts replaying the moments you spent together. She starts appreciating the little things you used to do. She starts missing the way you made her feel. But here's the irony: when she had you, she didn't appreciate you. But now that she doesn't, she can't stop thinking about you. And that's when she starts considering something she never thought she would. Reaching out, she debates sending that hey. She wonders if she should just randomly ask you a question. She looks at her phone, types a message, then deletes it. Why? Because now she's the one feeling uncertain. She doesn't know if you'll still be there. She doesn't know if you'll even care anymore. And that uncertainty, it's exactly what makes her want you more. 13. When she tries to reconnect. If she reaches out, she's going to test the waters first. It won't be a full confession. It won't be an apology, not yet. Instead, it'll be something casual, a simple, hey, a random question, a comment on something, meaningless. And here's where most men mess up. They jump in too fast. They respond right away. They act like they were waiting the whole time, and that kills all the mystery. So what do you do instead? Take your time. Don't respond immediately. Keep your replies short. Don't show too much interest too soon. Because if she really wants to reconnect, she'll put in the effort. She'll reach out again. She'll start asking questions. She'll try to get your attention. And if she's serious about wanting you back, she won't just send a half-hearted message. She'll make it clear. 14. When she tries to make you jealous. Here's another move she might pull. She'll try to make you jealous. She'll post a picture with another guy. She'll suddenly start going out more. She'll act like she's living her best life without you. Why? Because she wants to see if you'll react. She wants to know if you're still watching. She wants to see if she can get an emotional response out of you. The biggest mistake men make. They fall for it. They start asking questions. They start feeling insecure. They start thinking, what if she actually moved on? But here's the truth. If she really moved on, she wouldn't need to prove it. She wouldn't be trying to make you jealous. She wouldn't be posting things for your attention. So what do? Ignore it. Act like you don't even see it. Keep doing your thing. Because the second she realizes that her attempt to get your attention didn't work, that's when she starts feeling the loss even more. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Learn with Stoic for more real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Remember, relationships take time, care, and effort. But the rewards are worth it. When fear and caution are met with understanding and patience, they transform into trust and connection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.